Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning. I'm out looking at some of these frozen and frosted beans from this past Saturday's weather event, trying to see what we're looking at right now. And there's several things already, just looking at 3 or 4 fields this morning that are showing up. The emergence has been quite variable in all these fields, and it's not surprising with the temperatures we had. They took a little time coming up, and they didn't come up real even, and because of that, it's put the beans at different stages. So damage hasn't really been so far confined to high and low spots. It's kind of scattered across the field fairly evenly. So what I've been looking at to just maybe start to look and make a decision what we're going to have, which I still think it's too early. I really would like to give this 5 days to see what we're truly going to have. But a field like this, where it was planted the first week of April, I can start going along and feel some of these points here where the cotyledons are attached. And this field had unifoliates and above, and I can feel, and it's just mushy there. Where this plant right beside it, I feel it's nice and firm, and I think this plant will live. So we probably got one that's going to die here and one that's going to live. Well, just looking on down the line, I can feel that one's mushy right up here under the cotyledons. It's going to die, definitely dead. Got a nice firm one right here, 2 real firm ones right in a row that are going to live. They had a little bit of residue on top, so we can start to see that these are probably going to be okay. So like always, like we said in previous things we put out, it's going to be really hard to make a decision this early on. I know people want to plant right now before the rain that's coming, and it's really just too tough right now to gauge these fields and see what we're going to have. So really looking at what I've seen this morning, it looks like we're probably going to have pretty specific planting date interactions. So looks like any beans planted that first week of April, so the 5th to the 10th, those fields look like they have unifoliates out, and those beans have definitely been hit harder. Those would be the ones I'd concentrate on looking at right now. Anything planted after that looks like it's going to be good and to almost no loss on it. So the that week of the kind of the 15th to the 20th, or anything planted after that, so far the fields I've looked at, those bees definitely look like they're going to have more survivors and look pretty good. So if you can get people to slow down and wait till after the rain, I think we're going to have a great indication of what's going to have. These next 2 or 3 days, we're going to basically get no heat units. After that, we're going to get probably 20 a day. So we're going to know recovery really at when the rain's gone and it's fit to get back in the field again. We're going to have a real good idea what we're looking at. So as always, if you have questions, give me a call, but try to give these fields time, and I think we'll get a great gauge on what they're looking like. Thank you.